In 2018, the world saw a machine that many believed would replace human soldiers forever. A $5 million robot tank that didn't need food, didn't need sleep, and wasn't afraid of anything, not even war. People talked. Armies paid close attention. Some reporters even said this was the start of a future where humans wouldn't be needed on the battlefield. But nobody saw this coming. Instead of fighting the enemy, this high-tech robot spent more time fighting its own software. It didn't act like the future of war. It acted like a very expensive robot having a bad day. Today, we're counting down 22 surprising facts about the $5 million robot tank that failed its very first mission, the Uran 9. Before we start, picture this: a battlefield where machines take the risks and humans stay safe. No fear, no mistakes. Just metal obeying every command without question. That was the dream. Now let's look at what actually happened. Fact 22. It was too advanced to test drive. Most vehicles on Earth get tested. The Uran 9 got deployed. Soldiers didn't get prototypes, training periods, or simulator hours. They got a manual, a signal link, and a robot that had barely touched real terrain. It was like sending a brand new rocket to Mars without testing whether it can leave the garage. The future of warfare didn't walk into battle. It materialized there and hoped everyone clapped. Quick pause now. If you also wouldn't trust this thing to parallel park, let alone fight a war, just smash that like and subscribe button. Fact 21. A tank with no crew, no driver's seat, no gunner, no commander, no human inside at all. The Uran 9 doesn't transport soldiers, it replaces them. It's a tank in shape, a drone in spirit, and a PowerPoint dream when engineers talk too late at night. Fact 20. Built for urban warfare. Traditional tanks crave open plains. Uran 9 was born for cities' tight streets, sudden corners, ambushes, close-range threats. It was supposed to creep through urban environments like a metallic predator. On paper, revolutionary. In reality, urban environments are full of things robots hate. Stairs, walls, and Wi-Fi made of broken hopes. Fact 19. The price of ambition. With development, transport, sensors, and mission deployment, each Uran 9 sits somewhere in the multi-million-dollar range. For that money, you expect a battlefield legend, not a robot that occasionally behaves like a printer that only jams during deadlines. Fact 18. Fully armed, if it remembers, a 30mm autocannon, anti-tank guided missiles, a machine gun, flamethrower capability. Enough firepower to scare a tank battalion, assuming the robot decides today is a working day and not a personal growth journey. Fact 17. No one rides inside. There's no emergency hatch, no override, no let me handle this. If Uran 9 gets stuck, its operators can't hop in. It's the only war machine where the evacuation plan is, go get a tow truck. Fact 16. Smarter than it looks. Sometimes, Uran 9 can track targets, analyze input, and help with threat selection, but it does nothing alone. It's less Terminator, more overly enthusiastic intern with missiles, always waiting for approval. It can say, there's someone over there. It just can't say, I solved it. Fact 15. Battlefield babysitting required. For a robot built to reduce manpower, Uran 9 demands more humans than a regular tank. Operators to command it, technicians to diagnose it, engineers to explain its mood swings. It's the world's first war machine that needs emotional support staff. Fact 14. The signal problem begins. Its brain floats in radio waves. Interrupt the signal, and it stops. Battlefields are full of metal, explosions, and interference, basically a robot's version of anxiety triggers. When the signal weakens, Uran 9 doesn't improvise. It freezes. Imagine a soldier who collapses every time the walkie-talkie crackles. Fact 13. Not built for chaos. Labs are calm. War is not. War throws smoke, rubble, strange angles, and unpredictable threats. The Uran 9 handled chaos about as well as a cat handles algebra. It wanted instructions. War wanted instincts. They disagreed. Fact 12. The sensors had stage fright. The robot's eyes were excellent when still, but in motion, everything shook like a GoPro strapped to a squirrel. Targeting something while bouncing over rocks is impossible when the world looks like a blender, set to confetti mode. For a weapon system, seeing clearly is helpful. Uran 9 disagreed. Fact 11. Navigation nightmare. The robot could theoretically climb rubble, step over obstacles, and turn corners. But the battlefield isn't a suggestion, it's mandatory. Uran 9 occasionally treated curbs like philosophical dilemmas. War doesn't pause for reconsideration. Uran 9 did. Fact 10. It lost contact for 90 minutes. During deployment, Uran 9 didn't just glitch. It disappeared digitally. For an hour and a half, operators watched as their expensive robot tank became a very angry lawn ornament. A machine built for war behaved like a teenager, ignoring chores. A ghosting robot is funny in a way that feels illegal. Pause the video if your home Wi-Fi suddenly feels inspirational. Fact 9. The gun that forgot to shoot. Firing commands sometimes got ignored. Ammunition didn't engage. The cannon hesitated like a microwave asking permission. Imagine a warrior arriving at battle, sword raised, then remembering laundry. War waits for no one. Fact 8. The missiles with commitment issues. Missiles are supposed to launch. Sometimes these didn't. A silent missile bay is indistinguishable from expensive storage space. Uran 9 could frighten enemies, but only if enemies were scared of potential. Fact 7. Designed for fear, not failure. The promise: remove humans from danger. The result: humans towing a confused robot. When your unmanned tank requires manpower to rescue it, innovation becomes irony. Uran 9 didn't eliminate risk, it outsourced it. Fact 6. The autonomy illusion. Marketing spoke of independence. Engineers whispered about limitations. Uran 9 acted like a child with a driver's license, technically capable, spiritually unprepared. It needed instructions for everything. It wasn't autonomous. It was autonomy curious. A robot waiting for permission is not the replacement for human soldiers. It's a reminder that instincts cannot be installed. Yet. Fact 5. War is improv. Robots hate improv. Humans react to the unexpected. Robots panic. Uran 9 expected predictable patterns. War delivered chaos. The robot hesitated, recalculated, and reconsidered decisions while bullets were not scheduling meetings. It was built for precision, but war rewards decisiveness. Uran 9 was the world's most dangerous perfectionist, asking reality to slow down while it rebooted. Fact 4. Failure was the point. Every glitch was recorded. Every freeze was logged. Every malfunction became data. Humans get embarrassed. Machines get better. Uran 9 wasn't a mistake. It was version 1, the part of history people laugh at before they stop laughing. Robots don't fail like humans. They fail upward. This wasn't defeat. It was calibration. Fact 3. The upgrades have already begun. New chips, new optics, stronger signals, better movement logic. Everything Uran 9 struggled with isn't a setback, it's a checklist. Humans learn slowly. Machines inherit knowledge instantly. Once these robots solve their problems, they don't forget. Every failure today is competence tomorrow. The real question isn't, will they work? It's, what happens when they do? Fact 2. War doesn't need humans forever. Robots don't feel fear. Robots don't retreat. Robots don't hesitate. When they understand terrain, threats, and movement, they won't ask for orders. The first battlefield machine already exists that learns faster than humans. We laughed when robots vacuumed floors. We laughed when they learned to run. Now, they're armed. The punchline is shrinking. Fact 1. The terrifying truth. The Uran 9 wasn't a failure. It was a dress rehearsal. A glitching, stuttering, unexpectedly honest preview of something humanity hasn't fully understood yet. Machines don't need to win to take over. They just need to improve. Humans fear defeat. Robots download it. Every freeze, every misfire, every lost signal wasn't a mistake. It was a lesson. The Uran 9 didn't embarrass its creators, it taught them. It didn't collapse under pressure, it collected data. It didn't lose the battle, it learned the blueprint for the next one. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Humans evolve over generations. Robots evolve over software updates. The first robot tank didn't break the battlefield. It broke something far more important, the belief that war requires people. Once a machine understands terrain, targeting, and timing, it doesn't get tired. It doesn't panic. It doesn't question orders. It doesn't ask why. It just executes. The Uran 9 was version 1, imperfect, hesitant, insecure. The next version won't stall. It won't disconnect. It won't freeze, glitch, or wait for permission. It will move faster than orders. It will aim before we react. It will decide before we debate. And when machines no longer need humans to operate, they no longer need humans at all. The question isn't whether robots will replace soldiers. It's whether soldiers will be the first profession robots retire. If the first robot tank failed this hard, what happens when the next one doesn't? Are you excited or terrified? Tell me in the comments. If this machine just rewired the way you think about the future of war, hit like and subscribe for more machines that should not exist but somehow do.